Thanks for joining us for another Energy Geek video. This is Donald Bissex. He's the owner of Mystic Home Inspections here in the greater Boston area. We're at his house here in Melrose. So you invested in a solar array.
We did.
And it's right up at the top of the roof.
I don't know if you can pan up there.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. And I'm interested. Now, you're someone that knows building envelopes, and you took advantage of Next Step Living. They came in and did some insulation for you as well.
Yes, Next Step Living, they came in, they did the regular energy audit thing.
I'm really interested in why you did this. What motivated you to do what you did to the building as a home inspector, as a professional in the industry?
Well, I think probably we came at it from a few perspectives. We always were interested in solar of some kind. We actually looked at solar hot water years ago. Yeah. Well, there's a financial aspect to it. Like over the life of this, we'll save money. I think the estimate is we'll pay this 20-year system back in 4 to 6 years.
Right.
So after year 6, we're expecting that everything we generate is above what we would normally be paying.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a great option.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you though. Do you have any way? I mean, you did it for financial reasons.
Then of course the energy aspect. I have an environmental background. Professionally, before I became a home inspector, I was always interested in this sort of technology. And the price point is just coming down. It'll probably keep going down.
Bill, we're inside Dawn's house now. And, our focus is purely as energy geeks. But as realtors, this kitchen's phenomenal, Dawn. You did a great job. This is a big part of the renovation. And so you were telling me before Bill got here when we were doing a tour of the house that you had installed radiant floor heating in the floor of the kitchen when you did the remodel.
That's right. It's a hydronic radiant heat,
yeah.
Which means there are water pipes from the boiler under the floor.
Yeah.
And we did that because otherwise we would have had to use those toe kick heaters which had fans, which would be noisy, which we didn't want. And it's such a large area that with no wall space, so you couldn't have baseboards.
Right.
So it really made sense for us.
My understanding too is it's a lot more energy efficient.
It's very inefficient. Yeah. The water isn't nearly as hot as the water that runs through baseboard. It's closer to 100 degrees instead of 180 degrees.
Well, let's take a look downstairs in the basement. Take a look at the system down there. All right, we're downstairs in Don's basement. This is one of the favorite places for home inspectors to be. And he's in the midst of redoing an office space down here. But tell us about what's going on with this part of the system, Don.
Well, this is the inverter. As many of the viewers probably know, the photovoltaics generate DC current. And so the DC current is coming through here. Now, it's very expensive to have batteries. So instead of storing it and using that electricity, this device converts the DC to AC current and runs through there and over to my electric panel and feeds it back into the grid.
Right.
The meter outside measures how much we're putting into the grid, and so we get credits, and energy credits for that. So instead of using the electricity we generate, we put it into the grid and get credits.
So this is one of the keys of a distributed generation system, Bill. This, along with the net meter, as Don pointed out. Great thing about a net meter is, we're on the user end of the power usage here of the meter. That meter, though, unlike the traditional meter, the standard meter, which only measures power going in one direction, from the utility company into the home. That's the way the standard meter measures power. This meter, the net meter outside, measures power going in two directions. When that PV system that's on top of Don's roof is supplying more power than the home uses, it feeds the electricity back into the grid at critical points during the day. Usually when it's really sunny, really hot, that when we're using a lot of power here in New England, that's feeding the grid as well. It becomes kind of the storage solution, as Don pointed out, for the system. All right, thanks, Don. Really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
And
great having you.
Yeah, great having you on board for the Energy series. We'll put this together for you, and we'll take a look and see what it looks like.
Great. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks.